All right, so I have had some Grail action figure finds, and on Colin Goldstein's action figure shit show, this is definitely one of my top 5 Grail finds. For those of you that know me, I'm a huge artists fan. I love Jack Kirby. I like Ditko. I like Stan Lee. I like all the other big artists. I'm a big fan of Frank Frazetta's work. There are some amazing artists out there that honestly, a lot of them take heat from my guy here, Jack Kirby. And it's kind of the young version Jack Kirby. I know some other people for their dioramas have bought the older guy Jack Kirby action figure with like the old school rubber head and stuff like that. I'll tell you what, if there was a Jack and Roz like that, I would probably buy it. But honestly, this is kind of the best way. Having the posable figures. For me, I'm planning on building a diorama, and I don't know how or who, but I'm going to kit bash some female figure to look like Roz. I got to go to WonderCon this year with my dad, and one of the things that I went to was the life and times of Jack and Roz Kirby. And again, being a fan of his art and his work, but then also learning about how he was as a person. Got to meet his grandson Jeremy Kirby, who's just like the coolest, funniest guy ever. All the people that knew Jack and all the people that had something to do with him and Roz, Bill Schwartz, all those people were just really cool, very gracious, great about answering questions. I think I probably monopolized them like way too much there, but this one was a Grail find for me. Again, I will open it, but I'm a collector, so I always keep my boxes and stuff like that. But I'm usually, if it's something I open, I'm honest with people. I won't sell this, so piss off. But I was stoked because I also found this one on continent, and what I mean by that is I didn't have to buy it from Australia, China, or Japan. I was actually, or Europe even. I was able to get this from Florida. So, and forgive me, guys. There's an awesome toy store in Florida online, and God, I owe you guys big time for this, because I apologize. You guys had this. The box was really good, as minty and clean as you can possibly get. I'm just so excited to have this figure. I can't even tell you guys. And I'm planning to do, I have my Stan Lee figure, I have Jack here, and then I also have George Lucas. My plan is to do kind of a creator's diorama and sort of like a, as I call it, a shit shooting session, and kind of pose a few things around and maybe even actually do some voice shots and stuff like that. We'll see. But I was so excited to get this one. This was one I've been trying to get since my birthday last year. I just recently got it like a month ago. It was really kind of a cool come up, if you will. And the price was really good too. I wish, honestly, I owe you guys, the Florida Toy Store, I owe you guys a big shout out when I find the card and everything from there. And just, again, if you know anything about comics, you know anything about art, you know anything about the history of comics, and I will say in the United States, especially when it comes to Jack Kirby, there are so many amazing and iconic characters that he created that most people have no idea, or they will attribute to other people who got credit for drawing the later versions of. But it's like he has basically my top 5 characters are characters that he drew and or created. So love Jack Kirby. Thank you again to Jeremy Kirby and all the people that were super gracious when I went to the panel at WonderCon 2024 this year. And yeah, hope you guys get your own if you can. Love ya. Aloha from the desert.